Hello everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube cast. Today we're going to be having a look at a game between Zest in the right side of the map and Bunny on the left side of the map. As the orange Terran, it seems like. Nah, we have a map called Golden Wall over here, which is one of the more creative inducing maps. We see players do lots of crazy stuff on here. And I'm kind of hoping to see something like that. Oh, Zest, you legend. There we go. The first probe moves to the left, starts mining the backdoor minerals. This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, late gateway. Huh. Very odd to have such a late gateway. Usually whenever you see a gateway at this kind of late timing, you're gonna be, as a follow-up, seeing Nexus before core, which would make some sense if you're mining these backdoor minerals. It wouldn't, like... If you play core before Nexus, and your gate is 3-4 seconds late, you're not going to be able to cancel anything or to kill any SCV. It just seems kind of out of the question. So we have two workers mining these minerals, which means you're going to have worse eco, but by getting the faster Nexus, you're going to get better eco, so it should kind of even... Oh! Triple workers in gas. It's kind of interesting because with triple workers in gas, usually what you're gonna get is a Stargate. No, actually just a Stargate. I can't really think of much else. A lot of the time you see single worker in gas, sometimes two workers in gas. You don't really want to have only 13 workers on minerals, especially if you're no scouting. That seems very, very expensive mineral-wise. I've said it many times before, but it's really important at the start of the game to get as many minerals as possible in order to really kickstart your economy. So I'm curious to see what the plan here is for Zest. It could possibly... He didn't scout, right? No. So this could possibly be a sentry into Stargate opener. That's another option. Yeah, he's another 3 in gas. This is really fast. Oh, we're seeing a fast bunker here. Interesting game so far. Yeah, okay. Sentry into Stargate, and the plan here is to save up Phoenixes, scout with the hallucination to see what your opponent is doing, and then kill as many, like basically kill a mine drop, or whatever it is that your opponent throws at you. It's a pretty interesting opener that I think Parting first did. I want to say on Eternal Empire, but I can't quite remember the opponent. Here we have a bunker about to finish up. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Force fields on the ramp. So denying the Reaper, but the force field's gonna run out. This isn't ready yet. There's no chrono boost on the second unit. He should have been walking here with probes as well now. Oh no, he's not gonna get it. Maybe he can come with some probes from Netra. Oh my, he's putting way too much. This is a mistake. This is a massive error of judgment here by Zest, who is gonna build a battery here, but I mean, this is painful to watch, really. This is battery in range as well. Oh, the battery's in range. You've gotta be kidding me. Meanwhile, Bunny starting his armory tech lab, most likely going to be drilling claws because of that. His base is completely fine, won't need a bunker here, that's for sure. Bunker behind the natural, that's an old trick. I love that he's targeting the battery, by the way. No use attacking the probes, they're just gonna get pulled away. If the battery dies, then all of a sudden that's a lot more powerful. I'd love for this SCV to start repairing a bit. It's important for Bunny to pay close attention to how the stalkers move. Okay, well, that shouldn't have happened. Gets the battery though. It's gonna get the salvage as well, nice. So this is definitely worth it here. I mean, he denied a bunch of mining, he killed a battery, he forced the battery. Stargate is extremely delayed. This was after the third unit of Stargate. These probes were just mining this little area as a temporary fix to not being able to mine here. The force field though means that the hallucination is very, very delayed. That's gonna suck a little bit here. We see a marine being sent out to spot any potential third base. It's gonna spot this, well, not a potential third base, just this third base in general. Mine over here, and we have the hallucination coming in. We'll be able to scout that it is a tech lab researching something, so... And he gets some info, which is nice. Gonna be able to keep his Phoenixes at home, and he should get a robotics facility relatively soon. Or I guess a follow-up Oracle is also possible, but more Phoenixes being queued up, so wouldn't be surprised. A Forge, in theory, possible, but not very good. Cannons are poor defense because the mines can just walk away, especially with drilling claws. That's quite easily done. Here comes the first mine drop. heading into the natural area. First robotics, well, hopefully the only robotics facility this game is being built. Dragon Claw's about to finish up in 4 or 5 seconds. What is the vision like here for Zest? I mean, he's good vision. No, he doesn't. Who am I kidding? He doesn't have vision at all. Mine comes in, and this is going to be a banger, I can tell you that much. It's going to be 4 probes. So 5 probes total. Robo, there's going to be at least 1 more mine shot. No, it's just going to be 1 more mine shot, not at least. With a good chrono boost here. So it's going to lose at least 2 more probes, unless he either hits in a simulator or Zest just decides to completely stop mining altogether. Now, there is a second medevac coming in. I love that Zest isn't going over here with his phoenixes. He knows where these mines are. He's like, alright, you're not going to be able to pick those up. So instead, I think you're going to go towards my 3rd base. And he's exactly right, because there's a big mine drop heading into the main base. Well, big. 2 mines heading into the main base. Is Zest ready? Zest seems to be extremely ready here, as these mines should get lifted. Still a bit scary, of course, always. As they brought out very fast with the drilling calls. There's 2 more mines coming out over here. Do we have more? Yes, so it's going to be the 4th medevac over there. Did these mines shoot, by the way? I missed that. I think they might have. Yeah, okay, so they got 2 more workers. Probably 1 each. Here comes the next drop. Going to be able to get 2 more workers. Might get more, but Zest is very, very quick with the pools always. There we go, 2 more workers. And these mines will fall as well. And so will the medevac, so that's not very worth it. But in general, I'd say it's still a pretty decent start here for Bunny, who's going to be heading into very fast 5 racks. Quick upgrades, 3cc already done, good eco. Definitely up in economy, even though he's down in workers. Of course, mules help out. You don't need to have as many scans versus TOS as you do versus Zerg or versus Terran. So a lot of the time, all of the energy will be going into mules. 4th base not going down yet here for Zest, who seems to be... Ooh, this is an interesting drop. Now this I like. I like... Oh, jeez. Into a simulator, so completely misses. That could have been a big shot. Honestly, Zest didn't really respond at all and just got kind of lucky here. That was 4 mines and... Actually 3 mines and only 2 workers went down, so... That's extremely powerful. We have a Twilight Council on the way. We have +1... for Zest. We also have 1-1 on the way here for Bunny, who is, I mean, he's looking fantastic, right? He's looking absolutely fantastic. He's gonna blow up in supply relatively soon, once the add-ons finish for Barracks 4 and 5, and we're gonna be seeing a 20-30 supply lead here for Bunny, honestly. I'm not a massive fan of this move out, though, as I believe the timing that Bunny should be hitting is a 2-2 timing, not so much a 1-1 timing. There is a little bit of a power spike here for Zest, where he does have that Colossus. He has a lot of map control with these Phoenixes as well, and the retreat path for Bunny just isn't that great. Now, Phoenixes get worse the more Marines there are. Like, Phoenixes just skill pretty poor in big armies in general. They're quite powerful in small numbers because you can lift individual units. They're good in chases, but well, once there's like a couple of Vikings out and plenty of Marines, mines splattered around the map, it becomes way harder to use them. So yeah, here we go. This is what I was talking about. 109 supply against 132. We have 2 forges from Zest, which I kind of adore, honestly. I'm a big fan of that. We see... what's Bunny actually doing here? He's heading a 2nd starport, 2-2 on the way. Ghost Academy, not yet. Probably gonna wait until after +2 starts. 4cc on location. That's a Terran's wet dream right there. As we see a lot of investment into infrastructure or upgrades, and at that point your supply as Terran starts to slack a little bit. I'm not a fan of this push whatsoever. I am not a fan. He's hitting a bit of an anti-time here. He just... Look at what he's investing in. So he's investing in 3 different upgrades, a 4cc and a starport right here, which means this drop or this attack is going to be as weak as possible, basically, as there's no extra investment in this. I like that he tries to cancel a potential fort. I think that's a good move, but that should really be it, and it might even be a bit too much. I mean, there's Blink here, chase is completely possible, big drop in the main base. I do kind of like that, even though he should already be building Vikings, which means any medevac he loses at this point most likely aren't coming back. Oh my god, this is a risky drop. What are we doing here, Bunny? This is typical Bunny style, though. I mean, this is... You can't get it out of the guy, you know? He just loves dropping and making this kind of extremely aggressive plays, but this is not really working out. I'm not a massive fan of this, not at all. Ends up losing 2 more medevacs. The mine hit not the greatest. He could live just 4 marauders here, and that would be kind of a big deal. We have Bunny trying to scramble a defense here in the middle of the map. I don't think he can fight this at all. Bunny, you need to run back home. You need to start threatening a base trade if anything. Because if you don't do that, Zest is just going to walk over, and he's a pretty decent shot at killing you at this point. You gave him an opportunity for that. It's kind of dangerous. We see Zest still sitting tight on 3 base, no fort on the way. Has 3 Colossi out, Disruptors are starting. 2 Robos, Dark Shrine on the way. He's doing an awful lot, honestly, from 3 bases. How does he afford all of that? It's impressive. The gas count is super high. I guess big salad warpins have been what's been happening recently here for Zest. Now we still have a fort base, of course, for Bunny, and this is kind of the timing I was talking about. If he hadn't lost these 4 medevacs and these extra units, I feel like he would be close to 180, 190 supply, and hitting it at 2-2 timing, which would make Zest shudder, simmer, be afraid. S22 is about to finish up for Zest, +2 attack is about to finish up for Zest. A couple more gateways are on the way as well. What are we at right now? Right now we're at 7. 2 more being added, that puts us at 9. But wait, these 3 are also done. So 11 gateways. So 11 gateways for Zest. Fort base is going down. It's like a lot of cash. I don't understand how Zest has this high of a supply. I still feel like his army is pretty crap, and his map vision is actually pretty good at this point. Not sure why I was gonna blast the map vision. It looks good. Zest has a lot of knowledge of what is going on right now. Fort base is getting scanned after realizing there's nothing here. We see a complete retreat from Bunny, or no, a complete, basically getting his forces together, trying to set up something. No, doesn't find the observer. Not aware. Big scan over here, sees part of the army. Here comes the drop. It gets spotted by this observer. Is Zest ready? Yes, Phoenixes are moving in, but Zest also needs to be ready on the other side. There is a recall available. Do you really want to recall into this army though? I don't think you want to. Zest is going to end up walking. I think he's going to be a bit too late, yeah. He is going to be a bit too late, as we see this stim in here from Bunny. Should not continue fighting. He's getting a 5th base, 5 against 3 base. It's a very good economical situation. Don't go up that ramp. Completely unnecessary. The moment he sees this disruptor count, Liberators should be the answer. Fusion Core and Liberators. And until he gets those out, he's just going to be investing into a base trade, basically. That's what he's going to be doing, because there's no need for him to have a straight up engagement at this point. I mean, Zest is on 50 workers, has an army that needs to all in. This army is very vulnerable. We need a scan. Okay, yeah. Observer dies. Good job. Sees the gold base as well. It's an interesting drop. I love it. He's kind of playing with the fact that this map has 2 sides. It's gonna be dropping on the other side for sure. What's there over here? There's a single disruptor. Is that... Ah, you can't be serious. That should not be able to do much. 2 cannons. Good shot there. So you get 2 of the ghosts, 3 for marines as well. Built an overcharged battery. Will get targeted down first. DT's helping in. Meanwhile, we have a big run by here at the top. There is Blink. Blink's in. Repair a little bit too slow. Only 2 SCVs are repairing. Big mistake there coming out of Bunny, who loses this base. Bunny getting so aggressive, but why? He's up 15 workers. He's still up a base. I do like this little run by once again. 4 DTs are being... Oh my god, another disruptor shot completely unmicroed here by Bunny. I think Bunny needs to retreat. He needs to start playing from a safe place again. But the moment Zest moves out, he has a really difficult army to fight against. There's 11 DTs. They have Blink. They could pick off bases on the side, but could also... Oh my god, more disruptor hits. Completely destroying all the important units of Bunny here. Bunny, who was in a great position all game long, kind of throwing, honestly. He's not playing as well. Attacking into positions he doesn't need to. Almost no micro against the disruptors, and no liberators whatsoever, which... makes very little sense. It's not the greatest map for Libs, but I mean, you're gonna need them against disruptors, my friend. You can't just keep building ground units and Vikings if there's a single Colossi. I mean, Vikings are nice to have if there's 3-4 Colossi, but Not really needed against this. More disruptor shots completely destroying everything. And now the DTs blink towards the right side. This is not enough, is there? He needs to start kiting upwards with these Marauders. We'll be able to kite it, but I mean, Zest has too much. 3-3 upgrades for both players. But with the disruptor count, with the army count, 118 supply against 62, I think this is the end for Bunny. Disruptor should get off cooldown relatively soon. A couple of Zealots actually eat those balls. Not the greatest hits, but I mean, yeah, Unit loss pretty much tells the tale. Some questionable micro here by Bunny, who will most likely end up losing this. Does he have the possibility of a base trade? There's a lot of medavacs here. Perhaps if he can get them into the main base. He has a fusion core. He has 3 starports. Liberator production should have started a long time ago. Here's the final base remaining for Bunny. He doesn't have any extra CCs either. So this really is it. He needs to defend this. But I don't think he can. SCVs healed by medavacs, which are repairing the planetary, is not going to be enough. GG gets called as Zest wins this intense game really between Zest and Bunny. Now, if you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below, as all of these things help me an absolute crap ton. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye bye.